It's a rough hit, man, especially on a brand new RC. So let's go inside and check this place out. So, took a quick little walk in here, right? Because this is where it's supposed to be. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh man. I'm like, the only thing that they've got is the V1. And right now, it's actually on sale, $100 off. So $4.99. They're going in at $3.99. And then I'm looking around. And, oh, we got a crash. And then I saw that. That's it, baby. $529.99. The Losi Baja Ray 2.0. Oh, that thing is looking nice. Look at that. So what do we got here? Needed to complete nothing. Just the power of your hand and a battery pack. So we have got, it says 2S or 3S capable system. It's 130 amp, but that more tells me 130 amp is 4S. But always pay attention to what the manufacturer says. Long travel shocks with the additional dampening shock, and then fully functional dual spare tires, right there and there. You can see right there. And then officially licensed Ford Raptor R body. And Raptor grill lights. So we've got a plug right there that is for the front little marker lights on the grill. No headlights, the headlights are stickers. And then these lights right here, the light bar, all these individual lights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 light bar is electrified, and it does have a light on the back as well. On this side of the box, we've got Losi with the Method racing wheels, the Tough Keep Going, and I want to say that this truck is going to be an absolute beast. Back side just gives a bunch of just garbage that I don't care about. Maybe you will. There it is. $529.99. So looking at the original truck, same 130 amp ESC. We got the 3800 kV brushless motor, and this is on the original one with the SR6200A AVC receiver. So what did this one say? Did this one say what it had? 3800, so it is the same basic power system. It looks like heatsink wise, 0 heatsink, and now we're running a heatsink, which definitely makes more sense. So this is updated. Like I said, dual spare tires instead of the sickle. Yeah. Looking at the original Baja, which I do kind of like, was that at least this light was kind of semi-protected, but Losi did that funky thing where they never put a lens that actually covers over the LEDs. But you can see the light bar in the picture right there and right there. And it did have a rear light too, coming right across, unprotected. Where the new truck, rear lights, can't tell if it's unprotected or not, but at least the front lights are. Now, doing these shop unboxings is a little bit different for me. It's kind of taken me out of that comfort zone. I guess you want to call it a comfort zone. And that's kind of good for me because it's putting me in a position that I'm not used to. Time for change.
Right. No, you never know when you don't want it to be slow.
Well, you never want it to be slow, but yes, I get exactly what you're talking about.
Try and get some
right.
Stuff done.
You want to do an unboxing right here. It's kind of tough when people keep flying in the doors. So what happens here is that, how do I explain it? You kind of do an unboxing. Jeremy's the kind of person that likes to be information-based, and I get it, and it's because he's a business person. I'm more of a off-the-cuff kind of guy. So let's see how this goes. All right, so this is Jeremy from Hobby Quarters in Foxborough, Mass, and he's going to be doing an unboxing of the brand new Losi Baja Ray 2.0 method.
Manual. Move the box out of the way. All right. What we're going to use those for?
Little tire savers.
Tire savers.
Got the manual and the remote. Taken out of there.
Actually pulled the remote out. There's your remote.
SPEKTRUM DX3 remote.
There it is.
I do have to tell you, being able to see this thing in person, having it in my hands, actuating the suspension, feeling the componentry and looking at the quality. This is Losi quality.
So what's in the box is your manual, your radio. They do give you your AA's, and these are for your toe-in adjustment. It does come stock with 3 degrees on the truck, and these are 0-degree toe-in adjustments. Right off the bat, 2 functional tires, BF Goodrich and Method license. The truck is Method license, Raptor body. Lots of new upgrades on this, and Tim's going to list them out in his video. There's so many new things about this.
Alright, so here we go. We're going to give it a shot. So obviously it's got smart technology. It's the Baja 2.0 AVC technology, making it so that the vehicle controls itself better. An updated larger pinion bearings, which actually is appreciated. Easy access motor and battery. This is a little rough one. Aluminum chassis. That's a good one right there. I do like the fact that it has that. 4-wheel drive, yeah, well, I certainly hope it does. It's an off-road truck. We've got sealed metal transmission and differentials. This is a good thing. Obviously, truck like this, it's going to need it. Full roll cage, absolutely beautiful. I got to look at this cage, and it's mint. Long travel suspension with sway bars. Only in the rear on this truck. Notice on the front, it does not have a sway bar. I think this is a big one right here. The coil-over shocks with the additional dampening shock on all 4 corners. And then in the improved servo saver. It was kind of cool. I learned something today. Improved front gearbox design. This is a big one because now you don't have to take apart the front suspension. Improved rear axle design. Right now it's at 3 degree, but it does have a 0-degree toe piece that you can actually install, which is kind of cool. And then the improved upper 4-link bars, adding more beef and spice. Improved front upper arms, just to allow for that dampening shock to be installed. And then the waterproof brushless system, same basic system that was in the version 1. Back to the show.
And here's a comparison to the old one. First off, we noticed right away the width is a little wider on the body, probably to accept the double tires. While you're videoing, I'm just going to rattle off some of the new things about this. The license Method wheels, license BF Goodrich tires, 2 dual functional tires, the cool new functional light bars front and rear. Quite a bit different than the old one, much better looking too. Improved upper front arms, improved servo saver, increased durability, coil over shocks with updated additional dampening shocks. So if you notice on the old one, this only had 1 shock front, 1 shock in the rear. The 2.0 actually has an additional dampening shock front and rear. Very cool.
So if you've made it this far, I am curious if you like the new format. This is not going to be a permanent thing. It's just what I've got to deal with right now because the way Horizon's kind of they're being a little bit funny, and I don't appreciate how they're doing their shipments and all this other garbage. So that was a good question. So we do not have sway bars in the front, but we do have it in the rear.
Where
right
are they?
So right here, these links. See these links that are attached to the front of these
Oh, yeah.
long travel bars. I think the old one had it too. Yeah, the old one has the same setup. And the old one does have a sway bar in the front. This one does not. So we have no sway bar in the front, sway bar in the front on this truck. Now when I say that when you handle the truck just kind of has a different feel. You can feel the plushness. You can feel it's definitely just more solid. Definitely not like another vehicle that was just dropped recently that I'm not impressed with.
Improved front gearbox design. The Baja 2.0 platform improves previous version with updated front gearbox design that makes maintenance and tuning much easier. The front fluid diff can now be taken out without removing front suspension. Baja rear axle uses the same differential as the front, permitting dog bones and stub axles to be used that allow rear toe tuning. The 3-degree toe is installed. The 0-degree toe are included and will help improve traction. 0-degree toe pieces included. We did notice in the same bag that you can, it comes with a 25 and I believe a 23 gear spline. So if you put in an aftermarket servo, you don't have to buy a new arm, it'll fit it directly. Improved upper 4-link bars. These 4-link bars on the improved Baja platform are stronger than those of the previous version, adding durability to the pivot point ball areas. Long travel suspension sway bars, scale independent A-arm front suspension and solid 4-link rear suspension allows the Baja to soak up massive whoops and bumps with the same realistic handling and movement of full-scale desert truck. You will get better control and more locked-in feel regardless of the terrain. Full roll cage when the body panels come off. The Method Ford Raptor 2.0 still impresses with its race-inspired full molded cage. Easy access motor and battery. Losi doesn't make you choose between convenience and scale detail. In addition to scale realism, the Baja has a rear-loaded battery and bottom-loaded motor for easy maintenance. So that's your battery load point, and this is you access the motor directly without having to take the cage and body off. Again, it's a sealed metal transmission differentials. So they did update larger pinion and bearings in the differentials. Again, it comes with ABC technology, smart technology, DX3 radio. It did come with a waterproof brushless system and a new heat sink on the motor, which was not in the old one. This is 2 and 3S LiPo capable, speeds up to 50 plus miles per hour on 3S. And a brand new SPEKTRUM S614S servo is included. The thing really looks sharp. Everyone loves a Ford Raptor. And there you go.